Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are staying safe and I hope you are having a wonderful day today. So we've got some new details on the $2,000 stimulus check and the next stimulus package. Right now, the biggest questions people are asking is, when are we going to see the third stimulus package, the third stimulus check, the $2,000 stimulus check? And that's what everyone wants to know right now. We'll talk about some of those details, including the factors that will impact the speed at which we see the next stimulus package or the third stimulus check, the $2,000 stimulus check. So before we dive in, let's quickly just highlight some of the key announcements regarding the $600 payment. So if you have not received your $600 payment, the IRS says you should expect something like this. So you should expect an envelope like this, just in case you haven't gotten your direct deposit. You should see an envelope like this in the mail, and this may include your hard copy stimulus check. So 8 million checks will be going out according to the IRS. In fact, here's a tweet. According to Senator Diane, the IRS said starting this week, we will see approximately 8 million people who will receive the second economic impact payments by prepaid debit card. So this is what the prepaid debit card looks like. If you get something like this in the mail, do not throw it away. I repeat, even if you got checks the first time or you got direct deposit the first time, if you get something like this in the mail, do not throw this away. This could be your $600 payment. So you want to save this, and the envelope should look like this. So watch out for scammers who send you something in envelopes that don't look like this. According to this report, it says it will come in a plain envelope with treasury seal and economic impact payment card on the label. So be sure not to throw it away. That was just a quick announcement I wanted to get out of the way for those who are wondering. Now, when it comes to cashing your $2,000 stimulus check, if you do not have a bank account and you are wondering, how can I cash this? You do have some options. PayPal can cash your check, or you can try your nearest Walmart. And also, Venmo has announced that they will be cashing the payments just for those who don't have a bank account, or those whose bank account are not local wherever they live right now, because I know some people moved during this pandemic. Just so you know, there are options for you to get your stimulus payment cashed, and the deadline is this week. So this Friday, we're going to see the deadline for sending the payments get cut off. If you have not gotten your stimulus checks by then, you will likely see the checks when you file for taxes. Just wanted to be sure that people understand what exactly is going on with the stimulus payment. So let's quickly dive into the other details when it comes to the things or the factors that will impact the $2,000 stimulus check. I'm sure that's what everyone wants to hear right now. But before we dive in, I just want to quickly say, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. And if you've been watching these videos but yet to subscribe, you are really missing out. Hit the subscribe button now to avoid missing out on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And one more thing, smash the like button, give this video a thumbs up, and share this video to help other people find this video quicker. Thank you. So let's dive into the details of the $2,000 stimulus check. So according to this report, are we going to see a standalone stimulus bill or a large package? And then some other questions that that people are asking right now include, will the $2,000 stimulus check be a high priority? What order is this $2,000 stimulus check on Joe Biden's list? Yes, he does have the plan to crush the virus. The vaccine distribution seems to be very high on the list right now. And then for lawmakers, we're seeing other critical items, including the move to impeach Trump is something that lawmakers are talking about right now. So the impeachment proceedings, will that slow down the stimulus check? So we're going to talk about some of these, and you get exactly the perspective of what lawmaker House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is saying when it comes to what exactly they are focused on right now. It does appear that President-elect Joe Biden is pushing lawmakers right now to focus on the next stimulus package, but other things are detracting them or distracting them from this stimulus package, from the $2,000 stimulus check. So this will impact how quickly we see that. Then when it comes to things that will determine the speed of the release of this $2,000 bill, here's the deal, of this $2,000 stimulus check. Here's the deal. If we have a standalone bill that may go a lot faster. Remember, the standalone bill has already passed in the House 2 weeks ago. So it passed 2 weeks ago. I think that was on Monday the 4th. It did pass in the House, and now the bill got blocked in the Senate, so by Mitch McConnell. But now that the Democrats have gained control of the Senate, we'll likely see a shift. But they still need support of every Democratic senator to make this happen. And right now, one senator, Joe Manchin, has expressed his need to have a targeted stimulus. So he does not think the $2,000, while he did not outrightly say the $2,000 stimulus checks will not happen, he has said he wants it to be targeted, but he hasn't specified the income threshold. But we do need the support of every Democrat in the Senate, and also at least I believe one Republican or a few Republicans who have expressed their support in the last few weeks to actually come and support the standalone bill for this to happen pretty quickly in the Senate. And there's no doubt that a standalone bill, will pass in the House again if need be. It has already passed in the House. But a larger stimulus package is the other thing people are talking about right now. So we may see the $2,000 stimulus check include other provisions which may be subject to a back and forth and argument and kicking the can down the road like we've seen in the past. But the only difference will be that the Democrats now control the Senate. Remember, Mitch McConnell didn't bring some votes to the Senate floor. And we did see different proposals from the Republicans because they didn't want to go over $1 trillion. But now that the GOP no longer controls the Senate, we'll likely see something happen here pretty quickly if it does come down to a large stimulus package. Even though it may not be as fast as the standalone bill, in my opinion, I'm thinking the standalone bill would definitely go a lot faster. But you're going to see things like funding for states and local government. You're going to see things like the $600 unemployment benefit. Now that may be a big one. Now may be one of the biggest one of contention and a sticky issue as opposed to the $2,000 stimulus check, because not everyone is in alignment with the $600 per week unemployment benefit. So I want to get your thoughts about the $600 per week unemployment benefit in the comment section below. Now, when it comes to other things too, we will likely see things like the vaccine distribution and funding to reopen schools in the next stimulus package. So depending on how the bill comes, the $2,000 stimulus package, if it comes as a standalone bill or a larger package, that will impact the speed at which we get the $2,000 bill. But just understand that Joe Biden has said that he wants the checks to go out pretty quickly, and this will be a multi-trillion-dollar package if it comes as a large stimulus package, if it goes with a large stimulus package, and this may slow things down compared to a standalone bill. So I want to get your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Now, when it comes to other things that are slowing down, that will slow down the package or that will impact the speed at which a next stimulus check will come through, it is coming from lawmakers. So right now we're seeing reports out there that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, basically the House is moving to with the impeachment proceedings, and this will slow things down because as House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and House Democrats are moving pretty quickly to impeach Trump, this will likely distract what they focus on. So this will distract their attention from what they have to focus on. And remember, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi did give the Vice President Mike Pence 24 hours to make a move and basically invoke the 25th Amendment. So let's quickly go through some of her statements in this press release. So House Speaker Nancy Pelosi did release a press release yesterday, and this covers what the next steps are in protecting our democracy. And she did out there on there highlight some of the critical details that lawmakers are focusing on right now. And so here's the deal. According to her statement, she says, "I want to call to your immediate attention the action to be taken tomorrow morning when Majority Leader Hoyer will request unanimous consent to bring up the Raskin resolution. This resolution calls on the Vice President to convene and mobilize the cabinet to activate the 25th Amendment to declare the President incapable of executing the duties of his office, after which the Vice President would immediately exercise power as acting President." So Again, Mike Pence was given 24 hours. So by this morning, we should find out if Mike Pence wants to invoke the 25th Amendment. So I want to get your thoughts on this in the comment section below. So far, we haven't seen anything from Mike Pence on that, or we haven't seen that happen yet. So if that happens, then this will likely override the impeachment proceedings, I believe. But if that doesn't happen, what's probably going to happen would be a unanimous consent, according to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and this will be brought up on the floor the following day. But the reports we're seeing right now is that this will likely happen on Wednesday. So this week Wednesday, we're likely going to see them. If Mike Pence doesn't activate the 25th Amendment, we're likely going to see House Speaker Nancy Pelosi bring up the impeachment proceedings to the floor, so the floor can have a vote on that in the House. So I just want to understand your thoughts about this, everything going on right now. But this will slow things down. The reason I bring this up is just for you to understand that there are other critical items or very pressing issues that lawmakers are focusing on that will impact the speed at which the $2,000 stimulus checks come to us. But remember, there's a very strong likelihood, and I say very with some degree of certainty, because we've heard Joe Biden, we've heard all the top Democrats, including the new or the soon-to-be new Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, say that his #1 priority, or one of the top priorities for him, will be to have the $2,000 stimulus checks approved. So that's something that will happen in the Senate pretty quickly. So I do say this is going to very likely happen, the $2,000 stimulus checks. But the speed at which this will happen will depend on impeachment proceedings, all these things we're talking about right now. So just make sure you stay plugged in. You know, the story changes every day, and every now and then we do see different outcomes from some of these things that lawmakers are pushing, or from the president himself. So we're likely going to see something happen this week, and this week will be a big week when it comes to the $2,000 stimulus check and the next stimulus package. Joe Biden wants it to happen like straight away, because he does believe that the first stimulus or the second stimulus bill that was signed was a down payment, and he wants something to happen as soon as he takes office. So this is something that we're all looking out for. But like I say, stay plugged in, stay posted. The story changes every day. Keep your eye on this channel for the latest and helpful research updates for you, just to understand what's happening with the economy and the stimulus. And also, as usual, if you were looking to make some extra money from the comfort of your home during this period, be sure to check out the helpful and exclusive videos on the left to get the very useful steps to do that from home, from the comfort of your home. And if you were looking to boost your credit score or increase your credit limit during this period, be sure to check out the videos on the right. Stay safe and thank you for watching. See you in the next update.